UK Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the BMW Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm happy to be out here covering our featured group's play this week. We're in for a very entertaining time as there seems to be a rivalry starting between these two players.
Well, Henny, I'm a little jumpy in my seat and I can already see the man beside me sniggering. Rich Beam knows he's taken down Tiger once in his life, but I think it was only once.
Luke, please, please, please don't get Rich out of his box. Once we do that, we can't put him back in. Although, I will give him that he's done it. He's shown that Tiger can be beaten, but come on. Can it be done today? It's Tiger Woods.
Well, that's the question we're going to get answered, aren't we? Very few people have ever laid claim to beating Tiger head-to-head. Good luck in your rivalry. You're going to need it. Time for the second shot into the first. Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
Outstanding shot. High quality. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Well, Rich, that's got to feel good. Opening the first with an underpass score.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So yes, birdie on the first. Great job.
And Rich, the second hole in play for the championship is a little different than the route in the members face. It's the 13th on the card. Take us through it.
It is. It's a very strong par 3, just over 210 yards. But this green is very deep, so it wouldn't surprise me to see this hole playing somewhere over the 225-yard mark. It's very narrow, very long, and very difficult.
Can you believe it?
Hole in one, meet you in the 19th hole later, my friend. What a shot.
Well, that's certainly worth another look.
Hole in one. I could watch this on repeat.
And it's great to see Ricky Fowler back on top of this leaderboard. Now we head to the first of the par 5s in operation, the third hole, Rich.
Big hitters will be able to take advantage and drive it over those bunkers down the right-hand side, leaving a very straightforward and basic second shot back up the hill.
Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
And here we are with the third shot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
right by the hole. Good putters will make these. Right on 5 feet. For the par. Currently at 3 under for the day. Reached the 4th hole, a relatively short par 4.
At 400 yards, yes, Luke. Big hitters once again can take the fairway bunkers out of play. Second shot again will be uphill to a ginormous green.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
This is looking around 115 yards out. Had a fantastic drive.
Going with the 8-iron here. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the 4th. And this putt to move into a tie for first place. I like the look of this. Just didn't drop. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400+ attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. So with another hole behind us, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Rich, we head to the 5th on the property, and we really need to position our tee shots here, don't we?
We do. This is a very interesting, cool hole, Luke. This is kind of like a fairway and then second shot green and not much else out there that you really want any part of. Miss the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Don't hit it in there because you're going to make at least 5, if not worse.
That's a nice-looking tee shot, that one. There was a big impact for a lot of players playing alongside Tiger Woods. They almost got sort of, spooked by the occasion. Why was that?
More than anything else, it's the fact that they're playing in front of more people than they ever had in their life before. And this rings true for, I think, every single player out there, whether it was Ernie Els, Vijay Singh, anybody from that era. You had more eyeballs on you at that moment than anybody else because Tiger carried the biggest crowds every single tournament, and so sometimes it would be uncomfortable even for the most accomplished players out there. Some of them will tell you, no, it wasn't a big deal, but I can promise you it got their attention, and it probably helped them in a certain sense because when you played in front of that many people, Luke, you wanted to focus. You wanted to put your best foot forward because there is no worse feeling in the world than going out and laying an egg in front of 30,000 people. I can promise you that. That's why I enjoyed playing with them, because when you went out there, you knew you had to play well. You didn't want to embarrass yourself in front of all those people.
This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. And taking aim from around 100 yards here, he's currently tied for the lead. This one's going right at the pin here. Oh, that one just missed the hole.
Yeah, that was great wind management there.
Good look at a birdie here. Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies. And that will take him to 5 under. Let's catch up with Tiger Woods, shall we? Oh, that was so close to going in. Are you kidding me?
And check out this little beauty. Nice touch. Yes, sir. Gets it to go. Thank you.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Deep into the front nine. Here we are at the 7th hole. Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
Oh, it's not often you come up against Tiger, but he's really proving himself out there today.
Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Looking for the draw, but not finding it.
Well, these are good putts to make. Good for momentum, right on 7 feet. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And that will move him to 6 under par. And with that hole finished, they're currently in the lead, with Brooke Henderson following in 2nd. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Wow. He let the big dog eat on that one.
Woof.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say. Wow, that drive, that had so much airtime, I didn't even know if it was coming down.
This is beautiful to watch.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Let's check in with Tiger Woods. Going with the pitching wedge here. Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. Oh, almost went in. Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet.
This is their look at birdie.
Looks good off the blade. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. It's Brooke Henderson coming off a birdie on her last hole, and that will take her to 2 shots off the lead.
And gaining ground on the leader. Things are getting tight coming down the stretch.
The finishing hole on the outward half, the 9th, another good par 4.
It is, Luke. The fairway pinches in significantly where those bunkers come into play, both right and left. Second shot, slightly uphill to once again one of the largest greens on the golf course.
Oh, that was pure. This one from about 160 yards out. He's got a 2-stroke buffer.
This one is chewing fiber.
Oh, that's well played. And a chance for birdie here at the 9th. And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And that will take him to 8 under. Well, Rich, this is the pivotal final 9 coming up, and the players perfectly positioned. They've given themselves a chance.
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front. That forces the other players to come catch you. I like their position.
Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Lining up from around 160 yards. Currently leading by 2. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Well, this one's right at the pin. Well, that's well played and sets up a good birdie look here at the 10th. Sitting at -3, currently tied for 8th place. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And back to the play, shall we? Always nice to have a birdie putt. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. Leading by 3 strokes now. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here. Oh, caught up in some branches. Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Currently leading by 3. Opting for the 6-iron. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting. 16 feet to the hole. Was on a good line. Putting for a par now. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Some strong holes on the inward half of this golf course, Rich, but there's no one longer than the 12th, the par 5.
There is not. It is absolute bombs away off the tee shot for these players. If they can get it up and over a small rise, the ball will chase down and give them a thought. A thought, will they try and reach this 630-yard par 5 with the water in front? No thanks, I'm laying up, and I never say that.
Sitting at 9 under, currently in the lead. Getting ready to play their 3rd. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Nice shot that. That should find the surface. Oh my, right by the hole. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here. Get the fist pump ready. This looks like it's going in.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes.
Nice birdie at the last. Let's see what they can produce here.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
That's frustrating. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. We'll hold. He sits in first position. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 5. Nicely done. Second shot here on the 14th. And here we are with the third shot. Currently leading by 2. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Putting for birdie. That will drop and it will extend the lead. Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
He's going to want to improve on that current 5th spot.
Wow, from a dodgy lie ridge. How special was that?
That was spectacular, Luke. Great work. Great shot.
Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. The 15th for the tournament is the 17th on the golf course, Rich, a long par 3.
It is just over 220 yards, so a heart-shaped green, but I can promise you, Luke, there is nothing lovely about this hole. It is strong. There's water left that you want no part of. You bail out to the right, you're in the bunkers. I'm going to take 3 and move on to the next.
That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
A couple of birdies on the bounce as they make a move with just a few holes to play.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
Leading by 4 strokes after that one.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Decisions to be made off the tee here, Rich, at the 16th hole.
At just under 400 yards, Luke, I just don't see most players taking out driver and giving it a go. Just hit an iron short left of that fairway bunker, wedge it on, make your birdie.
That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. Chosen the pitching wedge here. That's a pretty handy shot. Well, that'll be one of the shots of the day, that's for sure. That was wonderfully done. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. It's on a good line. That was a gallant attempt. And that should secure the par on this one. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
He's currently in 5th place.
Trying to get to 5 under with this putt.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. So after that hole, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Couple of strong finishing holes to finish up here, Rich. First, let's take a look at the 17th.
Yeah, it's just about 420 yards, and you want to favor down the left-hand side as this fairway does move left to right. You avoid those fairway bunkers. The second shot, you have to be precise with your distance control because this green has got a lot of movement on it, a lot of little bowls to it.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. Second shot here on the 17th hole.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
This is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one. Big chance here. It doesn't matter how you hit it if you can hold putts like that.
Oh, they were just feeling this from the get-go. That is how you do it. Phenomenal stuff. What a putt.
Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage. And the finishing hole at the south course of Wilmington's famous country club. Rich, a really good par 4.
Just over 440 yards. The bunker down the right-hand side off the tee is only reachable for the big hitters. Second shot, slightly back up the hill to a 2-tiered green. Distance control is imperative.
Oh, absolutely flushed. Playing from 110 yards out.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Oh, and that is a great performance, winning the second event of the FedEx Cup playoffs, driving away with the BMW Championship.
And this will set them up going into the Tour Championship in prime position to walk away with the entire FedEx Cup. What a tournament this was. Fantastic victory.
Well, Henny, when they came into this rivalry, we weren't sure if they were going to be good enough to win the battle. They not only won that, they won the war.
Luke, while they've been out on the golf course, I've been cooking. Here, smell this. We've got to eat up. It's some humble pie. We shouldn't ever have doubted them. There was some spectacular golf out there, and it was a pleasure to watch.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.
you.